Greetings of the day, students. I hope you all must be fine, right? So, before introducing you to the topic, I want to have a casual conversation with you. Okay? So, students, if instead of asking you, how are you today? If I ask you, are you how? Does this sentence make any sense? No. Alright. Okay. Student, if I ask you, what did you have in your dinner? So, is this sentence make any kind of sense? Okay. Very good. So, students, looking at these two options, two examples, can you guess what we are going to read today or what is the topic of our class today? Okay. So, the topic of our class is the sentence and its kinds. The sentence and its kind. So, the sentences are basically a group of words combined in a structured form and they convey a message or a kind of information or idea or a command. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, students, are you able to see this kind of words? It is unarranged, right? It is not in a structured form. It is looking absurd or it is in a jumbled form, right? Driving the car I. It is not making any kind of sense. And the second one, playing is she. It is also not making any kind of sense. And the third one is my name John. This is also not making any kind of sense. These all the words don't convey a kind of message and they are in a jumbled form. Now look at these words. I am driving the car. Okay. Now this sentence is communicating a message, right? It has some meaning, right? So and the second word, she is playing. It is also conveying a message. Third one, my name is John. It is also conveying a message and giving an information regarding the sentence. Okay, so these words are basically known as called sentence. Now see students, what are the difference between the jumbled word and the structured words? As I have told you right now, that when I ask you, how are you? It is making a sense. And are you how? It is not making any kind of sense. Because it is not in a structured form, but the next one, another previous one, it is in a structured form. So it is known as sentence. The words are arranged in a structured form and decoding the meaning behind it, which gives a sense to the sentence. It is having a sense. So it is known as sentence. Sentences. A sentences is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. As I have told you now, a group of words when it conveys a thought, typically starting with a capital letter and ending with a punctuation mark. It's like a puzzle where you rearrange the words, jumble following rules, structure to make sense and complete story. As I have told you right now. A sentence is like a mini story. It is a group of words that tells you something complete like a fact, a question, even an order. It usually starts with a capital letter and ends with a period, question mark or exclamation mark. Here are some examples. These are the examples of sentences. It is not necessarily it ends with a single punctuations. It can end with the question marks and even can end with the exclamation marks and even a full stop. But starts with a capital letter. It is known as sentence, and those words will convey you the some kind of thoughts or a meaning or that word should have a sense. Okay, let's come to the second one. Now you can see the sentence has been divided into 4 parts. Okay, the first one is declarative sentence. The second one is imperative sentence, and the third one is interrogative sentence, and the fourth one is exclamatory sentence. As you can see here, it is the four kinds of sentence. It is interrogative, exclamatory, imperative, and declarative sentence. But let's talk about the declarative sentence. Okay, so declarative sentence are basically the sentences that consist of facts, figures. Okay, it is normally a sentence having a fact or a figure. Okay, so and statement. So it is known as the declarative sentence. And let's come to the imperative sentence. Imperative sentence consists of the kinds of sentences like when we give command or request someone, it comes under the imperative sentence. Like we can take an example like when we please someone, like please can you shut the door, it is known as imperative sentence. And when we order someone, like please shut the door, when we this sentence shut the door comes under commanding someone, so it comes under imperative sentence. Interrogative sentence. As you can see here, written questions. It is basically the WH words. When we question someone, the sentences basically ends with a question mark. It is known as interrogative sentence. And the last and the final one is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences are basically the sentences that end with the exclamation marks, and it is basically the sentences that having an instant emotions or instant feeling towards something. Like when we tell like, "Whoa, you are looking beautiful today," and after "whoa" you put an exclamation mark, so it will be an exclamatory sentence. Okay. As I have told you right now, declarative sentence. You can see this sentence makes statements and end with a period. They are the most common type of sentence used for conveying information. For example, the sun is shining or I love pizza. These two are the examples of the declarative sentence. As you can see, the sun is shining. It is a statement, right? And I love pizza. It is also a statement. It is having a information, giving a information. Okay, so it comes under the declarative sentence. Imperative sentence. The sentences gives command, instructions or request and typically end with a period. They tell someone to do something. For example, close the door. Please be quiet. Here please denotes like it is request, it feels like requesting someone. So it comes under the imperative sentence. And another example is close the door. It is like commanding someone. So it comes under the imperative sentence. Interrogative sentence. The sentences ask question and end with a question mark. They are used to seek information or clarification. For example, what is your name? As I have told you right now that it is basically the sentences that ends with a question mark, right? You can see the example, what is your name? And in here last, the question marks has been put. And the second example, are you hungry? You can see here it is also a question mark, right? So it comes under the interrogative sentence. And the last and the final one, this is known as the exclamatory sentence. These are basically the strong emotions or the instant emotions. The sentences expresses strong emotions and end with an exclamation mark. As I have told you, it always ends with the exclamation marks. They are used to show excitement, surprises, anger, or other strong emotions. For example, "Whoa, that's amazing." It ends with the exclamation marks and it depicts a strong emotions or the instant emotion which is known as "whoa." And stop it right now. It shows that in this sentence you can see it is something that depicts the anger of the person, right? And it ends with the exclamation mark. So both the examples comes under the exclamatory sentences. Do a question and answer sections. So can you able to arrange these words? Let's play a game. Like an architecture is father mind. What will be its right answer? Let me show you the right answer of this. My father is an architecture. Okay, it convey message, so it is known as sentences. But the previous one, it won't convey any kind of sense or don't convey any kind of meaning or information, so it is not a sentences. Let's come to the second question. Summer camp will start the. It is also an arrange. The second. Let me show you the answer of it. When will the summer camp starts? So it convey message. Can you tell me like which sentence is this as it ends with a question mark? Okay, very good. It is interrogative sentence. Class. The fourth question. So, superhero, how the film is new. It also won't conveys message. Let me show you the answer of it. How is the new superhero film? Here you can see it started with a capital letter and ended with a question mark. And in this sentence also convey you a message or kind of information. And it comes under an interrogative sentence. And it is known as the sentences. Okay. Okay, students. Can you identify and tell me which kind of sentence are this? Okay. As we have learnt about 4 varieties of sentence, like one is declarative, and second one is interrogative, third is exclamatory, and fourth is imperative. So we need to identify this type of sentences. I am a student. You can see the first letter starts with capital letter and ends with full stop, and it is in a structured form, and it is a statement. So this comes under a declarative sentence. Okay, very good. What is your name? You can see it ended with a question mark and started with a capital letter, and this is in a structured form and convey a message. It comes under, okay, very good. It comes under interrogative sentence. The earth is round. It is a statement, right? So it comes under declarative sentence. Please sit down. You can see here, please, what please means here? It is about requesting someone. Okay, so it comes under imperative sentence. Okay, stop talking. It is kind of ordering someone. So it comes under imperative sentence. That was amazing. Here you can see, here it is the exclamation mark. So it is an exclamatory sentence. And the seventh one, I can't believe it. It is also exclamatory mark is there. So it is also an exclamatory sentence. Rest 3 you can do at your home.